name's Jodie and welcome back to a new reading vlog. I am so excited about this vlog because I have a feeling we're going to finish some really good books, start some new books and have just a really good week together. So when I'm starting this vlog, it's actually a Friday and I am shortly going to be leaving to head down to London just for one night because tomorrow we are hosting a little breakfast with Danielle L. Jensen. So if you didn't know, I do work with Veryloot and that enables me these amazing opportunities. So I am very excited. I've met Danielle L. Jensen once before and I am so excited to meet her again. The last time I met her I was so awkward. I literally asked her about the weather and she was kind of just like so it was very awkward. So I'm excited to be able to meet her again and hopefully this time be less awkward. So yeah, we're having like a little Veryloot breakfast. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet Danielle again, to see everyone who's going and just have a lovely morning. And then I'm literally getting the train back home. Now unfortunately, because of some works that are going on, my usual like 2-ish hour train is going to take 4 hours there and 4 hours back, and it's going to be really hot, so I'm not looking forward to that. But I can get some reading done hopefully and some editing, so it's not all bad, but it's going to be very tiring. And yeah, so I'm staying in the hotel just for one night. Very excited. Then as well on the agenda, I am also getting a new car on Monday if it actually gets delivered, which I'm so excited about. If you guys haven't watched my Bookish birthday vlog, I'll link it up here and in the description box. Someone crashed into my car on my birthday. No one was in it, thankfully it was parked, but someone smashed into the back of it and basically it got wrote off, and because of that I had no car and I am currently very pregnant and will be needing a mum car soon. So because I'm now in my mum era, I was like, well, I need to get like a better car, a bigger car. So me and Jamie looked and we've chosen a car. Now we have not test drove it, which is a risk, but anyway, I ordered it. I put my deposit down a couple of weeks ago and it should be getting delivered on Monday. So I will include that in this vlog because it is like quite a big thing for me and I just thought it'd be fun to show you guys that. So we're getting a new car this week and then I have a few things going on throughout the week, but I'm hoping it's just going to be a week of really good books and that is all I want. So my current reads are these 3 books here, which I am loving. This has just been such a fun reading week. If you haven't seen my last reading vlog, you can hear some of my thoughts, but we'll be finishing these up hopefully this week. So the first book is Silver Elite by Danny Francis. This is like a military dystopian-esque fantasy adjacent sort of story. We have mods in here who have like abilities like telekinesis and stuff, and our main character is ended up in this military training program to become a Silver Elite, unbeknownst to everyone around her that she is the enemy. She is a mod. So yeah, very excited. There's enemies to lovers romance in here and I'm just having a great time. I'm filming a spoiler-full vlog for my Patreon because this is our book club pick for the months of May and June. So if you would like to join us in reading this, you can head to my Patreon. But yeah, hopefully I can finish this up this week. Then another kind of dystopian-esque story is Shatter Me by Tahira Murphy. I'm currently filming a reading vlog reading the entire series. I'm loving filming the vlog. I am just so excited about it. I am only 100 pages into this. I'm 117 pages on chapter 20. Oh, I didn't tell you guys how far in I am on Silver Elite. So I'm currently on page 299 of Silver Elite, so a little over halfway. But I'm loving this. It's the second time I'm reading it. The first time I read this was a while ago. It was about 5 or 6 years ago and I didn't really like it because I hadn't read the author's note explaining the repetition and the crossing out of words, and it really bugged me when I was reading it. But now that I understand the context of that and how clever it is, I'm enjoying this so much more. I'm having a great time. I'm mainly reading for Warner, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen everyone, I've seen you all. I know how much you love him. I'm probably gonna love him too. I'm not into blondes often. Jax is an exception. I feel like Warner will be the exception too. So very excited to read this series. I'm so in the mood for YA, like dystopian fantasy adjacent stories. So this is perfect. And I'm having a great time filming the vlog. Then I'm currently reading A Fakington Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. I am currently on chapter 29, so I really don't have much left. I will be finishing this on the train down to London today. I've been listening to the audiobook. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. It is so good. A friend recommended it to me and I had listened to the Bridge Kingdom graphic audiobooks and they are still the best audiobooks I've ever listened to. I will never stop recommending them. So good. And I knew I was going to like this. This is an adult romance inspired by Norse mythology. Our main character Freya has like a drop of God's blood or something like that. She has powers from this god. and everyone's trying to kill her. So there's lots of action, lots of fighting. She also is forced into a marriage with this king, but she is having a romance with his son, so we have forbidden romance. It is very good, lots of tension, a little bit of spice, and just such a fun story. So I'm hoping to finish this one up today and then move on to the second book via audio. But yeah, having a great time. So that is my reading updates and reading plans for the next few days. And then I did want to quickly just show you guys these Danielle L Jensen books that I have, because I'm trying to decide what to take with me, because I already met her last year. She signed some of my books, and I don't know if I want to get my Very Elite ones personalised, because they're all already signed but not personalised. I just have these two. So these are the original indie hardbacks of the first two books. If anyone knows if I can get the rest of the series in these indie hardcovers, do let me know if that is a thing and where I can get them, or if anyone's selling them, because I would love to get the rest of the books. I've only read these two because the third book then follows like a different couple, and that kind of put me off at the time, but I do want to go back into the series. These are amazing. I will always recommend these. Okay, my camera's about to die. It cut me off at some point and I have no idea where I was up to talking, but basically I have these personalised, and these ones are signed but not personalised, which are the Fairy editions. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take this one with me because I'm reading it, and maybe get this personalised. I don't think I'll take these because I don't want my like bag to be too heavy. Okay, I am filming on my old vlogging camera, which is the one I'm actually going to take with me on this trip because it's a lot smaller and lighter than my big Sony camera with its big lens. So I'm sorry for the dip in quality all of a sudden, and that video clip just completely cut off. But basically my camera overheated, so I just want to continue filming on this. So yeah, anyway, I think I'm just going to take a Fate Inked in Blood and get that personalised. Like I said, everything's already signed, so I'm not too fussed about taking everything because I don't want my bag to be too heavy. I am taking a suitcase for the night because I'm an overpacker, but also because I'm pregnant I can't really carry like a super heavy bag, if you know what I mean. So a suitcase on 4 wheels is just easy to wheel alongside me. So yeah, we're gonna go and quickly pack my suitcase for this trip. I already have everything out, I just need to pack it. And then I need to pack like my handbag with like my book in. I'm gonna take my laptop, which I didn't really want to, but I want to edit my TBR video that I filmed. So yeah, and I figured like when I'm in the hotel tonight I can just work or, you know, watch some Netflix or something. So I think I get into London at like 6 or 7 o'clock. So I don't know if I'm going to go straight to the hotel or go and get dinner somewhere. I really don't know. We'll see what the vibes are. But yeah, it's going to be a very quick visit to London. I am excited, but just dreading the journey there and back because I usually get really bad stomach flare-ups as well when my stomach's really painful, which is a million times worse being pregnant. So yeah, anyway, hopefully we can finish up Fate Inked in Blood on the train, start the second book and get my video edited. So those are the plans. But let's go and pack, and then I will probably check in with you guys when I get to the hotel later. Bye! But I just got to the hotel room and it's actually really nice. I have a king size bed, but I'm so tired.
I got a little bit of editing done on the train, no reading. So I am going to spend the rest of the evening editing, reading and relaxing before tomorrow. But that's my update. Bye. It's currently like 7:30. I did not sleep well last night at all. I'm so tired. So yeah, I also haven't finished A Fate Inked in Blood yet. I am on chapter 31, so I have like 45 minutes of the audiobook left. So I think I'm going to try and finish it this morning. I've got like this much left, but I am so tired. It's so friggin' hot and I can't wait to get out of London. I love coming to events and stuff, but I'm not a fan of London really. Like it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, I'm gonna make a cup of tea, get ready. I need to pack all my stuff up and then we're gonna head to the event. Sorry if it's loud, you're by a window that's open, but I finished getting ready. It is so hot. Like, it is literally like 25 degrees. It's 9 AM. This is gross. Like, London in the summer is just so horrible. Like, there's no air. It's just muggy and sticky and gross. But this is my outfit. I've worn this dress I think in another vlog before, but I brought two and I'm just gonna put this one on because it has like thin straps, so I can take this off and it'll be a lot cooler than my other dress. So yes, I did finish A Fate Inked in Blood while I was getting ready. I'm giving it 4 stars. It was so good. I'm not gonna lie, I had a feeling like the plot twist in it from like very early on. I just knew who it was gonna be. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that it was easy to guess, but I also, it would be hard to kind of hide that, if that makes sense. It's hard to talk about without spoilers, but I really enjoyed it. I loved all of the action and just all of like the politics in the world and everything, and all the different gods and magics and stuff. It's so fun, and I have started the second book. I'm like 2 chapters in, so I'm really excited to see where the story goes. It just flows so well into the second book. Like, the second book picks up exactly where the first book leaves off. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be listening to some more of that today, I think, on the way home. But yeah, we're gonna leave now to head to the venue for the event. I'm so excited, and I'll check in with you guys probably tonight when I get home. I have like a 4-hour train journey home, which is not gonna be fun, but yeah, anyway, bye.
Okay, like, how do you want your spelling of fairy to be? F-A-I-R-Y?
I just thought it'd be cute, and then when she's older, like old enough to read this.
Yeah, you got a few years, yeah.
In a while, yeah, she'll have like a
It's out my eye. Just put a the absolute filter on it.
I know, I was thinking that's probably going to need a filter with the lights being right there.
I know, the overhead lighting is never good for anyone.
Okay, hi guys, today is Monday, so it has been a couple of days since I last updated you. The last time I spoke to you, I was in London, headed to the Danielle L Jensen event, and it was so good. It was so nice to see lots of different people, to meet Danielle L Jensen, and to kind of like reintroduce myself in a less awkward way, because as I mentioned earlier in this vlog, the last time I met her last year I was so awkward. So I had like a really lovely conversation with her, and it was so nice. And just a lovely event overall. Now I do have some things to show you. I have like the little goodie bag from the event. I want to show you the signatures, and then I have a, well, it was originally an unboxing. So basically I've already filmed this clip. I did film when I got home on Saturday, and I went to import the footage and I was like, why is it saying it's an hour and a half long? I was definitely not talking for an hour and a half. Filmed it in slow motion. No audio, no way to use it. So I have already filmed this already, but fortunately I'm having to refilm it. So I did already unbox all those books, but I'm still going to show you them all. So we have like a bunch of book mail. I'm going to quickly go through. I have a couple of reading updates, but first let's do the Danielle L Jensen stuff. So we did have these little tote bags, which are so cute, courtesy of the publisher Del Rey. So look how cute these are. So we have a Faked Ink and Blood tote bag, which did come with some goodies and these copies in. So I didn't get this one signed, but I did get this signed, which is A Curse Carved in Bone. This is the second book, and I have started this on audio. I'm like a couple of chapters in, so this will probably be my audiobook for the week, but I did get it signed. Yeah, we have it signed and personalised. It also has these really cool runes underneath the dust jacket. How stunning are they? So I got that one signed, and then of course I got my Fairy edition signed. I was and ahhing getting it personalised because it was already signed, but I decided to in the end. So yeah, she did just personalise it by writing my name because it was already signed. But I got this for Baby Fairy. So if you've watched my last reading vlog, you will see that I went to a Lauren Roberts event. I got Lauren Roberts to also sign a post-it note that said for Baby Fairy. And then when my baby is older, much older to be reading like these books, she will have her little signed post-it note to go in her copy, because of course I will be encouraging her to read these books. So she did sign for Baby Fairy as well, which I just thought was so cute. So I did get both of these signed, and I just had a very lovely time, although I was exhausted because the train was twice as long as it normally is because of some rail work. So it was a very tiring travelling experience, but I just had such a nice time, and yeah, it went really well. So that is the update on the event. Then I'll rapid fire go through all of this book mail, so we do have quite a lot to go through. So the first is this little surprise. So this is from my lovely patron Jade. She very kindly sent me 2 books on my wish list, which was so nice to come home to. So she sent me Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, and she also sent me the 9-Month Pact by Amy Dawes. This one has really nice sprayed edges, and it's nice and floppy, which I love. So this one has a pregnancy trope in, and I think it's like a grumpy guy who lives in the mountains. And this one is obviously part of the Rose Hill series. So I'm very excited about both of these. Thank you so much, Jade. You are such a wonderful person. You are always so lovely, always so thoughtful, and always thinking of me. The notes, I'm not going to read them out, but they were really kind. So yes, thank you so much, Jade, for these books. I really do appreciate it, and I'm so excited to pop these on my shelf and read them. Then next, I did of course buy into the hype, because you all know I suffer severely with FOMO. Everyone has been talking about this book, and I love a good romance as much as the next person. So we have Diabound by Sable Sorensen, and this is the first book in A Wolves of Ruin. And yeah, I just love this. I just had to pick it up. It has now been picked up and is going to be traditionally published, so I decided to go ahead and order the indie paperback, because you all know I love an indie paperback. And I don't know when exactly I'm going to get to this, maybe this month if I'm in the mood, but everyone loves this book at the moment, and usually when a book is popular, it's for good reason. Usually because the general consensus is that it is enjoyed by the majority of people, and I'm usually the majority of people. So I am very excited to give this one a read. I don't really know much about it. All I know is it's romancy, it has direwolves, but I think there's trials in here and some kind of like military vibe going on. So coming off the back of reading like Silver Elite and the Shatter Me series, maybe this will be a good one to go into. But yeah, very excited to read this one soon, and I'm really glad that I decided to pick up a copy. Then next we have the very first epic subscription from Fairy Elite. So I will link Fairy Elite's website down below. There is a waitlist for the subscription. It's a quarterly subscription.
featuring epic fantasy books. Now, I have not yet dipped my toe into the epic fantasy genre, but I would certainly like to. So I now have a brand new book to do so, and that is The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. So I have never read anything by this author, but I have a couple of friends who absolutely adore his books, and I don't know, now I have an excuse. Now I kind of have to dip my toe into his writing. So this is what the Fairly edition does look like. So we have this gorgeous redesigned cover, and I like that it's white. I feel like it really does make everything else stand out so much more. And then we have these amazing sprayed edges. So we have like the dagger here, but we have bats on the top and bottoms, which I adore. I absolutely love. So these sprayed edges, yeah, yep, obsessed. Then under the dust jacket, we do have this really cool full colour design. So this is what it looks like here, and it has these nice red accents, which I just feel like go so well. And I love that the dust jacket is white and then the actual book is black. Like, I love that contrast. But this is what it looks like. We do have amazing paper art of, I'm assuming, locations from the book. So this is the first one, and then on the back we have this design here with the same red foil framing it. Very, very nice. You all know how I feel about foil. I love it. We also do have a signature from Joe Abercrombie inside the book as well. So yeah, all in all, this is an incredible edition. I am so excited to try out this genre. Let me know if you think I should start with this book, or if there's any other books you guys would recommend as a good kind of entry point into epic fantasy, because it's just not something I really dabbled in too much, and I really would like to. So I'm very excited that I have this, and like I said, I will link this in the description box. A small disclaimer, I do work for Fairy Loot, so just putting that out there. But you guys know I've been a long-term subscriber since 2017, so I really do love all their editions and their picks. So very excited about this new subscription, and yeah, very nervous but excited to delve into a new genre with this one. Then next, I very kindly received an art from Evermore. So Evermore is a fairly new imprint, I believe, and it's like romance books. And I signed up for their, like, I don't know if it's like a newsletter or something, but you could sign up, and I signed up to it, and they sent an email out with like various different books you could request. And when I saw this one, I was like, yeah, I am gonna request that, because I don't really request arcs anymore. I just don't. So I saw this and I was like, no, this is one I do have to request, because I read a book by this author, I think last year or the year before, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm so excited to see like her books be like picked up in a traditional publishing sense. And that is Game On by Kai Stevens. Now, I read Springtide, and I feel like if you like The Summer I Turned Pretty and the vibes, the location, all of that stuff of that book, then you would love Springtide. I highly recommend it. It's the perfect summer read. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where I was up to in terms of talking, because I got a phone call, which I'll talk about in a moment, because the last 24 hours have been so stressful. This one is Game On. So this one is basically about this girl who's a cheerleader in Oxford, and she then goes to do a summer abroad in this university in Nashville. Her first night there, she has a one-night stand with a quarterback, not knowing who he is, and obviously our romance is going to involve them too. So yeah, I actually started this yesterday because I needed a distraction. I just needed something light and fluffy and fun, and I read 112 pages. So now on chapter 11, it is dual POV, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It really does start off like that. Like, there's no kind of build up, you get straight into it. So considering how much has already happened here, curious to see how much is going to go on here. So this book says it's like 330 something pages on Goodreads, but this copy is 403 pages long. So I mean, kind of well, not long, but like, I like my romances on the short side. But I think today I would love to aim to get to like around the 200 page mark, and then we'll roughly be halfway through. But I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, it's very easy to read, like very digestible. Like, the fact I read 100 pages in one sitting yesterday, I feel like kind of, you know, explains that. But it's really, really fun so far. This comes out in August. I will link it down below in the description box. But yeah, I did randomly decide to start it. And then the last thing is my May Fairy Loot box, which I have already unboxed. I filmed like a little reel, but I'll quickly show you guys the book and some of the items because they are stunning. This box is so good. So yeah, this is the YA book and goodies box, and this is The Floating World by Axie O. I adore Axie O. She has wrote two books that I love, which is XOXO, which is perfect for the K-pop fans,
and she also wrote The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, which is the most perfect whimsical story. If you are a Ghibli fan, you will love that book. But this one, very excited. It's YA fantasy. We have this stunning cover with this foil detailing, and then we have these beautiful sprayed edges. How gorgeous. We have a letter from the author inside with a digital signature, and then we have some stunning end paper art. I'm obsessed with the end papers in this book. Look how beautiful that is. Like, I love. And then we have this art on the back here, again with the beautiful gold foil. And then under the dust jacket we have this stunning full colour design which complements the edges so well. I love this. How beautiful is that? Love. And then lastly we do have the trade cover in a different colourway on the reverse of the dust jacket. So a very, very stunning edition overall, and I'm so excited to read it. This promises romance and whimsy, which is exactly what I love, and I cannot wait to dive into this book, honestly. So yes, that is the book for the month of May in the YA box, and then I'll quickly go through the goodies because, like I said, I'm obsessed. So we have this Divine Rivals book sleeve. Look how stunning Iris looks. I love. And then we have Roman Kit on the back. Stunning. I love this. This is so me. I love the colours and just everything about it, and I needed a new book sleeve. Then we have a Floating World pin badge to obviously match our book of the month. Stunning. Absolutely love it. We do have our bookmark to match the spoiler card and our tarot cards as well, and here is the spoiler card. Lovely art. And then we have our page overlays, which you receive in every YA monthly box, the box that comes with the goodies, and these obviously go into the book, which I love. So these are the different pieces that we have to go inside the book, which is stunning. So I will be popping those into my copy very soon. Then lastly we have this incredible puzzle, which is a House Moving Castle one. Look how stunning that is. I cannot wait to do this with like an audiobook on. I might do it this week, we shall see. But I am just obsessed with this box. I love everything in it. I love the book. I'm so excited to read it, and I love all of the little goodies as well. So yeah, highly recommend the YA box with the goodies because I've been getting that since 2017 and I love it. It's so fun. So yeah, that is all of the book mail and whatnot. I have a few updates. So I don't know if I mentioned at the start of this video that I was getting a new car, which was meant to be delivered today, and that's what the phone call was about. So they just called me to basically say, as the guy has been driving it to like deliver it to me, he's noticed that when he's going into 5th gear the car's losing power. So obviously not great, it shouldn't be doing that. So they're now gonna take it and investigate it, obviously not deliver it, and they're gonna ring me on Wednesday with an update, which really sucks because I was really looking forward to getting the car and getting my independence back, because like if you're someone who drives, you would understand that like being able to drive and having your own car is a privilege, but it affords you so much more independence, and you can just go out and do whatever you want when you want instead of having to rely on other people. Like I'm having to rely on a lot of other people to take me places and things, and obviously I can't really go out as much without my car. Like I know there's public transport, but yeah, it's different. So I was really looking forward to get my car for that reason, and just like, you know, it's one thing then ticked off the list, like, and done with. And yeah, I'm just quite sad, and I'm worried now because like how long will it take to fix? Will they fix it properly? Are they going to fix it at all? Like when am I going to get a new car? So I've been waiting for a while as well because my car was broken in March, like it got wrote off. So I didn't look for a new car until April because I was waiting obviously for the settlement to come through, and then we were kind of looking about and seeing what the best offers and deals were. So I've been waiting a while and I was just so excited. And another reason I was looking forward to it is because I had a really, really scary and not so nice day yesterday, so this was like a positive thing. And now that something's gone wrong with this and also our front door is broken, it's like so many things at once, and it is making me feel a bit down, I cannot lie. So yeah, yesterday was really, really scary. I was at the hospital a lot. As it stands, me and baby are fine, but I'm still very, very anxious and worried right now, and I definitely need to take it easy this week. But yesterday was a really horrible day. I was hysterically crying for a lot of the day. So yeah, it was quite dramatic. So I was just so looking forward to having something to look forward to, if that makes sense. So it kind of sucks. I know it's not the end of the world and there are so many more important things, but yeah, it's just like another thing now. So I feel like I need all the distraction I can get now with books. So
that is probably the plan for today. I might try and film a video, but I'm not really too sure. I might just focus on reading today and really just relaxing. Like, that's one thing I know I need to do, is to just take it easy this week. Another thing as well, which isn't very positive, I think I did mention maybe in this vlog that I have an upcoming trip to Edinburgh. If I didn't, then on Friday I am supposed to be going to Edinburgh with work, and we're there till Monday, and I was so excited to see all my friends, go book shopping, have a lovely time, and I just really love Edinburgh. However, due to like the scare I had yesterday, I'm just going to monitor how I get on the next few days, and then I might have to make the decision to no longer go on that trip, which is so devastating because I am so looking forward to it and I'm so incredibly excited about it, but I also need to prioritize like my health and my babies, so I'm just going to wait and see what happens. So that's also a bit of a bummer, but we're just going to play the week by ear. Like I said, just really try and take it easy. There is a lot going on this week, but I am just going to try and rest as much as possible and read a lot. So yeah, that's kind of like my update for today and the plans for the week and stuff. I don't want to come on here and be all negative and, you know, everything. I'm still trying to like just stay in a positive mood as much as I can, even though I feel down, and look on the bright side of things. But it's also hard, you know, like yesterday happened and then you get let down for things and just stuff's going on. But yeah, I like to always just be honest and update you guys with what's happening in my life and stuff. So I mean, maybe for all I know the car can still get delivered later this week. Maybe it's an easy fix. I really don't know. We're just gonna have to play it by ear. But either way, I need to distract myself with lots of books, maybe a new K-drama, and just try and enjoy the week still. So yeah, I will check with you guys probably later today at some point, hopefully with a reading update, but we shall see. But I think for now I'm just going to chill for a bit and just wallow a little bit, because there's nothing wrong with a little bit of wallowing, and then we'll get to probably reading or doing some things on my to-do list. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the vlog, and I will check in with you soon. Bye. So I've ended up sitting down to read a little bit more of Shatter Me. I'm struggling a little bit to read because I'm just so anxious and worried and stressed at the moment with things that are going on. So my brain feels a bit scrambled, but at the same time I feel like reading is a nice distraction, and plus like I need to just sit still and relax. So I'm trying my best to read, and I want to read, it's just my mind is very preoccupied. But I did pick up Shatter Me. I'm on chapter 22, so I haven't read too much more. I think I've only read about 20 pages. But yeah, I am enjoying it still. It's fun. It did make me laugh when Warner literally says something to her like, "Thank God you don't take batteries." Like, he's just so funny.
without even trying to be. He's just so villainous. Like, he is such a villain at the moment in this book. So yeah, I can't remember exactly how all this plays out because I read this years ago and I wasn't the biggest fan, but like now I've gone into it a different viewpoint. I'm enjoying it more, but I can't quite remember exactly how it plays out. But I'm kind of just itching to get to the end to like figure out what happened, because it's annoying me that I can't quite remember. But at the same time, that's a good thing because it means I'm kind of not reading this for the first time, obviously, but like I'm going into it and I'm not really remembering a lot, so it is like reading it for the first time again. But yeah, I feel like where I'm at the moment as well, there's a lot of back and forth and it's quite repetitive at the moment, so I'm waiting for that something to happen that's going to get things set in motion a bit more. So yeah, anyway, I've read 20 pages or so, got a little bit of a headache, which doesn't help things either, but I'm going to try to read a tiny bit more of this, and then I think I'm going to do a little bit of editing, and then I might do reading sprints today at some point on Patreon. I'm not 100% sure because like I said, I'm just feeling a little bit iffy. But yeah, I'm really trying my best to relax. So yeah, that was my very small update. Okay guys, so it is not much later, but I haven't done any reading and I've just decided I'm actually going to go and get in some pyjamas and get cozy and just be like, I mean, I'm comfy in what I'm in because these dresses that I have are like bodycon ones and it just doesn't really feel like you're even wearing anything. Like, it's just so comfy, but I want to be in pyjamas, I want to be cozy. So I'm going to get some pyjamas on and I think I just want to like snuggle up, watch some YouTube videos and just really chill because my anxiety is just so bad right now. Like, I think, I don't know, I'm getting a stress headache, like I can feel it behind my eyes. So I think I'm just going to take a break from reading and stuff and literally just get cozy. I might move this chair over into the other corner of my bookshelves because I just feel like it's a little bit cozier there. And yeah, just snuggle up and watch some booktube and stuff and just relax. I think that's the vibes that I need before I then hopefully do some reading later. But I'm feeling very tired as well, so I also kind of feel like I want to have a nap, but I don't think that would be a good idea. So yeah, I guess we'll just get cozy, watch some booktube, do some editing, and then hopefully get back to reading again. And I want to try and get to page like 200, like around the 200 page mark. So what chapter would we be? So probably try and read to chapter 31 and then we'll roughly be halfway in this book, which I feel like would be a good place to get to today. And then try and read like another big chunk tomorrow and then have this finished maybe by Wednesday and start like the next book in the series on Wednesday as well. But that might be unrealistic, I don't know. Like, I have lots of things going on across tomorrow on Wednesday. No idea how they're happening, especially now I don't have a car, but I'll figure it out. I do also have a fun update. I have ordered another camera, so I've been debating getting the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo Pack since probably March last year, maybe, I think it was, because I was going to get myself it for my birthday, then didn't, I think, if I recall correctly. And then I was going to get it for Christmas last year. Jamie said he was going to put some money towards it and then I was going to put some money towards it, but I decided not to do that at the time. So yeah, there's been so many times where I've added it to my cart and been like, okay, I'm going to do it, and then I just haven't. But I finally took the plunge because I love my Sony. It's great, but I have a big lens that I put on it, which isn't as wide as I want it to be. This is more better for sit-down videos, but this is a very heavy camera, so I never take it out with me anywhere. And then if I do go out somewhere and I want to film vlog clips, I use my Canon G7X Mark II, but I just feel like the quality isn't as good on that. Like, I love that camera, I think it's a great camera if you're starting out, but the quality just isn't there for me anymore. And also, like, I want to film out and about a little bit more, and I feel like with the DJI it will be a little bit more inconspicuous, so it'd be more comfortable, more likely to film. And I'm also thinking, like, when baby is here, like, it's going to be a lot more convenient to have that tiny little camera in my bag than it is like an actual camera, and just easier to use. So yeah, I am really excited about it. That should be coming tomorrow, so I will hopefully maybe include in this vlog like setting it up and stuff, but at least I do have that to look forward to. Like, that's one good thing, you know. I might not have my new car, but at least I'll have a new camera and I'm so excited. Like, I've wanted it for so long, and I feel like when you've consistently wanted something for like over a year, you know you really want it, you know what I mean? Like, it's an investment at that point. Plus it is an investment for me. Like, it's something I will use for my job and will last me a long time. Like, it's, you know, camera's always a good investment for me. And yeah, so I'm really glad that I took the plunge to get it, and it's nice to look forward to that. Touch wood, nothing goes wrong with that, and that does turn up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from the car place by Wednesday. But I'm starting to stress now because Jamie made a good point when I told him that, like, I've taxed the car for the year, I've insured the car for the year, and like, what if they don't get the car to me for months, or you know, they have to say to me, oh look, we're gonna have to get a different car. Like, how does that work? Because I've already paid for those things, and I shouldn't have to then like be responsible for having to pay extra or like incur any fees if I have to change over, you know, all that stuff. So like, that's kind of stressing me out a little bit. And just because I don't know what's going to happen with the car yet, I'm really hoping, like he said, they're going to be sending it for investigation tomorrow. It'll be getting looked at, so I'm hoping they look at it and then give me a call and say, this needs fixed, it's going to take this long, hopefully not long, we'll have it delivered to you on X day. So I'm really hoping that maybe I can still somehow get it this month. But yeah, anyway. It is what it is. I need to stop going on about it, but it's just really unfortunate. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. Everything happens for a reason. Like, I am a very firm believer in that. Like, there is a reason that I couldn't have the car today. So I'm just gonna trust in that, trust in the universe and the timing of it all. But yeah, I'm feeling very anxious because basically when I went to the hospital yesterday, I had some tests done and they said, you might hear back from us in the next 7 days. If you don't, then that's good news, but you might. And so now I've got 7 days of anxiety in case I get a phone call from the hospital. So I don't know, we'll see. And I'm just still worrying anyway. I don't want to go into what's going on because it's TMI and, you know, it could be triggering for people. But they're telling me everything seems fine, but because I haven't had any scans done for like a month, I am worried. Like, I can't help it. I'm a worrier naturally. So I think I might ring the private clinic that we go to for our private scans tomorrow because they're not open today. I did look on their website, they're fully booked all week, but my cousin rang them once and they were able to squeeze her in. So I'm going to ring them tomorrow. I'm going to kind of explain what's been going on, just say, is there any chance you could squeeze me in, or do you have any cancellations I can take? And maybe go and get a private scan just for like the reassurance this week, because I feel like that would really, really help me. So yeah, I'm going to try not to talk about this stuff too much, but I also do want to include lifestyle stuff in my vlogs. I've always done that, and obviously being pregnant is part of my lifestyle now, so I just thought I'd mention it anyway. Yeah, that is why I'm waffling a lot. It's why I keep just like talking in sentences and completely going on about these things, because they're just like in my brain and I'm anxious. But before I go and get myself in my pajamas and get cozy, I realised I forgot to show you guys some of the book mail that had arrived. So I haven't actually opened this one, as in taken it out of the parcel yet. So this actually arrived yesterday. Now, I've been saying in my videos, I'm going to stop buying multiple editions of books unless they're favourites. So this is another edition of a book I own, but it is a favourite, and that is Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood. This is the French edition, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, I have to get my hands on that because I love this book. It's a cozy fantasy with romance. It's set, I think, was it London, I think it was set in, and it takes place across the month of October and Halloween. It's witchy, it's cozy. It is just an amazing book with found family vibes and really wholesome vibes, and I just loved everything about this book. Highly recommend it. I did do a reading vlog last October reading this. I also went to an event and met the author, so that is in the vlog as well, and I love it. It was like a witchy themed reading vlog. I will link up here and in the description box if you guys are interested. I'm so excited for the sequel. I honestly would do almost anything to get my hands on a proof of that, but I don't think that will happen because I have a feeling the proofs are mostly going to go to people who received a proof for the first book, which sadly I did not. But I don't know, maybe somehow the universe will be like, here you go Jodie, here's a proof to your most anticipated read of the year. I don't even remember what the publishing house is that publishes this book, but like if they happen to be watching, I would honestly love a proof copy, but I highly doubt they are. But yes, anyway, this is Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood. This is what the French edition looks like. So it doesn't have a dust jacket, it just has this gorgeous design, and then we have these stunning sprayed edges. So this is actually my 4th copy of the book now. We also have these foiled end pages, and I think it's the same on the back. Yeah, so we have the same on the back, and of course it is in French, which, can I read French? No, of course not. Did I need this edition though? Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with collecting various editions of books that you love, especially if they're in a different language. Not every single copy has to be read. Like, there is a stark difference between being a reader and a book collector, and I'm both. So let me just put that out there, okay? There is nothing wrong with buying another copy of a book you love, a different edition, even if you can't read it. People collect various different kinds of shoes in different colours and patterns. People collect Labubus or whatever the hell they're called, and Jellycats. Like, people collect different things, and that is okay. People have free will. They can spend the money how they like. So I don't want to see any comments like, another edition of another book in a language you can't read. Who cares? So yeah, I'm just putting that out there because I've lost patience with the internet when people get silly like that. I'm so happy that I have this edition. Honestly, I love this book. And look, the cat, I've forgotten the cat's name, but look, so cute. So this has made me happy. This has cheered me up, and I'm excited to put it on my shelf with my other 3 copies of this book that I own. So yeah, very excited for the sequel. Cannot wait to get that. But this was really, really nice to have, and has perked me up a little bit. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to go and get my PJs finally. I'm going to stop waffling because I can feel myself doing that because I'm just procrastinating. But it's also distracting me from things when I sit and talk to the camera. That's its main purpose, is that it's distracting me. And I kind of feel like I'm talking with a friend, which is always nice. But I will go now. I will let you guys go. I will stop talking and go. So I might check in with you later this evening. I might not. I really don't know. I just, like I said, not feeling the best. So who knows where the rest of the day will take us, but I hope you guys are having a better start to your week than I currently am. I know things could be worse, but you are entitled to feel how you feel, so, you know, I can't help but feel a little bit down and anxious at the moment. I don't want this vlog to make anyone else feel that way, so I'm going to try to be a bit more positive and look on the bright side, because like I said, everything happens for a reason, and life is still good, okay? Life is still good. So I'm going to go. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week, or just a great day whenever you are watching this vlog, and I shall catch up with you soon, hopefully with some reading updates, because like I said, I want to try and reach the halfway point in Shatter Me today, and I would also love to maybe reach the halfway point in Game Over by Kai Stevens here. So I would need to read another, like, I think 90-ish pages or something, or 100 pages of this as well, which is definitely doable. And if I do sprint, if my head stops hurting, then I should certainly be able to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye. Okay, hi guys. So it is many days later. Well, not many. It's just a few days later. Didn't vlog because it's just been a really chaotic few days. I have so many updates, and I was originally going to start a brand new vlog today, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. I might end up with too much footage and have to split it into a different vlog. Sorry, I'm playing with my hair. It's not sitting right today. I'm not vibing. I'm gonna make this so quick, and maybe I can do another update quickly later before I get on the train to Edinburgh, because I am going to Edinburgh today. I'm going until Monday, so I don't know how much of that I'm going to vlog. Hoping to do some book shopping while I'm there. I have a list, so I'm either going to do a dedicated book shopping video or include it in a vlog, either this one or it'll be its own vlog. I don't know, it depends how much footage I get. But yeah, I'm headed to Edinburgh today. I literally just finished packing. Tell me why I've now become one of those people who packs like 2 hours before they're due to go, because I used to be like a 2 weeks prior kind of gal. Now I'm literally like the morning of. So I've just thrown a bunch of stuff in. Kind of difficult because I'm pregnant, so I've had to put in so many different outfits. And the weather in Edinburgh is supposed to be kind of like rainy, humid and cold all at once. So I've put a mix of stuff in there. Hopefully it's all comfy. That's the most important thing. But yeah, I've just packed for Edinburgh for the most part. I still have a little bit to do when I get back. But basically it is currently 8:12 a.m. and I originally got up at like 5:30 a.m. but I woke up at like 4 and was like tossing and turning trying to get back to sleep. So I've gotten ready, I've done some things, I've done packing and whatnot,
and I am actually about to leave to go for a private scan. I mentioned earlier in this vlog about like the scare I had at the weekend, so I've managed to book a private scan this morning just to double check everything's okay. So I am going for that now, just for some reassurance, but it's like a 40-minute drive there and a 40-minute drive back. I don't know how long the scan's gonna be, so I'm cutting it close because my train is at like 20 to 2 and my dad's picking me up at like 12:30, I think, because it's like a 20-minute drive to the station, maybe a bit more depending on traffic. And then I need to pick up a few toiletry bits when I'm there. I like to get some food and a coffee to take on the train. So I have a lot to do. Also, I'm filming on my new camera. My DJI finally arrived. So I'm filming on it now. I'm hoping this sound, I'll cry if there isn't. Don't really know what I'm doing, but I need to play with it and stuff. I'm looking in the viewfinder, but the viewfinder is literally like this big. So hopefully it looks okay. But yeah, I have my new camera, so I'm going to be testing it out this weekend. I also have an update on the car. I'm getting my car on Wednesday. They're delivering it next week. So that will be in next week's reading vlog, my new car. I'm so excited. But reading updates anyway. I have read more of Shout At Me. So as you guys know, I'm filming a dedicated vlog and my plan was to update that vlog when I got halfway, but I did not realise, like I knew the novella was in here, but I didn't realise how long it is. So I'm actually well over halfway. I only have this much left, and then all of this is the Destroy Me novella. So yeah, I messed up. So I'm on page 210, which is chapter 32. So I do need to try and update that vlog at some point. I mean, if I end up just reading the rest of this and don't update the vlog, then so be it, because it's going to be a long vlog. There's going to be 8 books I need to read and I can't be updating like every chapter, so it's fine if there's only a few updates for the first book. I feel like most people are kind of familiar with the first one, but yeah, I do need to update that vlog at some point. I am going to be taking this with me, and then I'm also going to take Game On as well by Kai Stevens. Pretty sure I'm still at the same part I was when I last updated you guys, but I'm going to take that, and then I might also take the next book in this series so I can read it. My plan for this weekend in Edinburgh is honestly just to hang out with friends, bookshop, and just sit in coffee shops and read and relax all weekend. So I think I'll probably take the other book, even though my suitcase is already ridiculously heavy. It's fine. So yeah, that's my update. I am enjoying this book. It is fun. It does have insta-lovey vibes, and it does read very YA, which makes sense considering it's a YA, but you know what I mean, like it's definitely YA. And yeah, I don't like Adam. I just don't. I really don't like him. Warner, on the other hand, I love me a villainous man, and he's obsessed with Juliet, and I love that. So I'm excited to see where the story goes. The bit I'm at now, we finally had a massive plot point happen. Something big's happened, and the entire trajectory of the story is about to change, and we're about to learn, I think, a lot more about the scope of the world, what is going on, and I think our main character is about to just like really be dropped in it, you know? So yeah, there's a lot of action I think about to unfold, and I'm really excited to continue reading. So yeah, like I said, hoping to read a bunch of this on the train. I really wish I'd pre-filmed a video to edit so that I could be editing on the train, but again, I just don't see myself having time to do that when I get back. It depends what time I get back from the scan. I might have like an hour to spare, and I'm probably gonna have to run around like just doing the last bits of packing I haven't done and things like that. But yeah, anyway, that is my reading update. The last thing I want to quickly show you guys before I leave, which I think I'll talk more about this in the next clip, and I think I'm also going to take this with me to Edinburgh, is Source Books very kindly reached out to me to send me this book, and I am so excited because I love this author. I've met her once before and she is literally a gem, and that is Scarlett St. Clair. This is her new release that's coming out in July, I believe, and this is Terror at the Gates. And this is what the proof looks like. But yes, you saw that right. I have 2 because I have one to give away to you guys. So I will be posting details for the giveaway on my Instagram, I think. And I will also include them in this vlog or the next reading vlog, because I don't know for sure if I'm going to get to this in this vlog or whatever. But whichever vlog I'm reading this in will include the giveaway. So do keep an eye out for that. But yeah, this is her newest release. So I do have a copy to give away. I am so freaking excited. And we all know Scarlett St. Clair is known for her romance and her fantasy and banter and just such fun reads. She's the same author who wrote the Hades and Persephone series. I love The Touch of Darkness, but these are some of the books here that you might be familiar with. So I am very excited for this one. Like I said, I will tell you guys more information about this a little bit later, but I need to leave because I'm going to be late to my appointment. So I will catch up with you guys when I get back, and wish me luck. I hope it goes fine. I'm sure it will, but yeah, bye. So I am ready to go. I really hope this has sound. It feels so weird using this. Like, look, this is how tiny This camera is insane, but it's so much more convenient. But I thought I'd give you guys a little outfit of the day before I go and a quick update. So the scan went so well. Baby girl is perfectly healthy. Everything looks fine. So I'm so relieved and I can stop being anxious and look forward to the weekend. Ignore the messy bedroom. We're renovating the house. I just got done packing this morning. Everything in this house is a mess. But I'm going for comfort. So I'm just wearing black linen pants, Adidas trainers, a vest top, and then I think this is the Fearless cardigan, I think, from Taylor Swift's website. And then I have this ginormous bag, which has so much stuff in it, it's so heavy. And I have my gigantic suitcase, which is also very heavy. No idea how I'm going to get it on the train. I'm hoping maybe because of the belly, someone will offer to put it on the train for me because I honestly don't think I can lift it. But yeah, I'm leaving in a few minutes. My dad's coming to get me early to drop me at the station because I need to pick up some bits and some lunch and stuff like that. And I always like to get to the train station super early. But baby girl is moving around and kicking a lot, and I assume she's excited for her first trip to Edinburgh. So yeah, we are gonna head to Edinburgh now. Also, leave a comment down below and guess how many books you think I've brought with me. I'm there from Friday to Monday, but technically just 2 full days. So yeah, pop in the comments how many books you thought I brought with me, because it is ridiculous, but I have to, because I never want to have regrets. And I'm probably going to buy books. No idea how I'm going to get them home. Anyway, yeah, this is the outfit. This is the messy bedroom. We're going to go now. And I will probably check in with you guys tomorrow or really late this evening. Because as soon as I get to Edinburgh, I'll have like half an hour to put my bags in the room, get myself sorted. And then we are heading out for a big like dinner. So I don't know how long that's going to go on for, so I probably won't get back till late and I'll be super tired because I barely slept last night. So I don't know if I'll update you guys tonight. It might be tomorrow, but I will definitely chat to you when I'm in Edinburgh. And I'm so excited. I love Edinburgh so much. This camera's taking so much getting used to it. It's so weird. I've been looking at the viewfinder the whole time I'm talking and I just realised the camera's like all the way up there. So I hope it doesn't look weird. I need to figure out what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to go. Bye. The ambience is very nice. So this is the first check-in I've done since I got here to Edinburgh. I am in full tourist attire. I got this really snuggly hoodie. I love it. There's nothing better than getting a nice big oversized cozy hoodie. So I did get this. But yeah, it is Saturday. I didn't update this vlog because I had a big palaver with getting here yesterday. So my train was a bit delayed and my train was already getting in later than I planned because we had dinner booked for 6:30 and my train was supposed to get in at 20 to 6 and the train station is a few minutes from the hotel, but my train was delayed, so I didn't get in till 6 o'clock. And then the train station was so busy. I was so overwhelmed, so overstimulated and just really stressed. And I had like a big massive heavy suitcase and stuff and it was just stressful. Didn't know which
way to go out of the train station and my maps wouldn't work. And then I finally got out of the station, but my maps wouldn't work, so I couldn't figure out which way to go, and it wanted me to go up all these old steep steps with a huge suitcase while I'm pregnant, and I was like, I cannot do that. But my maps wouldn't give me an alternative, and I knew people were waiting for me, so I was stressing, and luckily I was rescued and made it here. But it meant that I literally had like 5 minutes to quickly get up my travel clothes, get in my clothes, and head straight to the restaurant with everyone. So we did go to the restaurant. We didn't get in until very late last night, but it was so nice. We went to the Alchemist. I had some mocktails and really yummy food. It was so lovely to catch up with loads of friends, and then came back here, crashed, had breakfast this morning, and then went straight out. So we went to the Book Lovers bookshop, which I'm so happy I finally got to go to. I did meet Caden, the owner, a few years ago, and I remember they were telling me about opening a bookshop in Edinburgh, and I was like, that is so fun, I'm so excited, I really want to come. And look at all these years later, I don't know how many years it's been open, but a couple of years later, I think, I finally got to go, and I was so happy, and I got to see Caden again because I hadn't seen them for a while, which is very, very lovely. And I did spend some money and get some books, so I'll give you guys a haul. I don't know if I've included the clips already because I was going to do a book shopping video, but that's not happening, I don't think, so you've probably just seen them. So the first thing I got was this tote bag. Look how stinking cute this tote bag is. It's pink and it says the Book Lovers bookshop. If you haven't been to this bookshop in Edinburgh, highly recommend. But how stunning is that? So I did get the tote bag, of course. You all know I love a good tote bag. And then I did buy one too many books. Now I do have a list of books I want to get while I'm here, and I know I could get a lot of them, probably like just online, but it's the novelty of buying them when you're in Edinburgh. So yeah, I am gonna go to Waterstones tomorrow, hoping to go early in the morning to go to the coffee shop to get a table with a view of the castle, but we shall see. And I'm gonna do some book shopping, but we did go here today, and I'll show you guys the book haul. So the first book I got is an indie one, and this is why I end up getting quite a few books, because I love indie books and you don't get these in normal bookshops. So I got Starstruck by Holly Jukes. This is a Liberty Grove series novel. This is the first book, and this one is signed. So this is what the cover looks like. It is so cute. How beautiful is that? So this is the synopsis on the back. So it's like an indie rock star that's fake dating. I think she's famous as well, or her parents are. I don't know, it just sounded so fun, and I was obsessed with the cover, and it's signed by the author, which is very, very nice. And it also came with an art print. So this is the little art print as well. So I decided to pick that up. I've never heard of this book before. No idea if it's good. Let me know if you've read it in the comments down below. And then I wasn't originally going to get this, so I read this book I think last month. I gave it 3 stars. It was a solid 3 stars. I binge read 57% of this book in one sitting. I really, really enjoyed it, but the ending lost me a bit, and it was such a fun time. It's a dark romance. It has like I think it's pain kink in it, so do check trigger warnings. But I really enjoyed it, and I was debating getting a trophy copy for my shelves. I was like, oh, I don't know. And I know the indie version is going out print soon because it's just been picked up by a traditional publisher. But my friend got a copy, and I was like, oh, I've got FOMO, I kind of want one. I was like, do you have anything more by chance? And they did. So I picked up a copy of Leave Me Behind by K.M. Moranova. So you've probably seen this, it's very popular, but I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, I decided to go ahead and pick up the indie paperback. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, I did really enjoy this book, and I really want to read some more by this author. So I definitely need to pick up more books by them. If you have any recommendations, do let me know. Then next I got this, which is The Romance Rivalry by Suzanne Lee. This one was on my list because I read Mates by this author. I really, really loved it. I still have the name drop, which I need to read. I did start that book, but stopped DNF'd it because I wasn't in the romance mood. But I'm so excited for this. Like, the back, every love story needs a good trope. Yeah, it does indeed. So that is the synopsis there. This is the book I've read that I really loved. This is YA. It's a nice floppy paperback. Look how cute the cover is, and I'm so excited to read this. I cannot wait. I just have such a good feeling about this book. I love a good YA rom-com, and yeah, this one is just, I know it's gonna hit. So we have that. Then this next one was really random. They had this section where it's like 40% off damaged books, and the only damage, I don't know if it's going to focus, is this tiny bit here. I got 40% off this, which is amazing. And this is a nice short romance book, which is what I want for summer. And this one is called The Perfect Rom-Com by Melissa Ferguson. Yeah, I don't have any books by this author, but I definitely do recognise the name. But this one has like a writer in it, and I think a literary agent. And I think they fall in love. And I just love books where they're kind of bookish. Like someone in the book is like an author, or just loves books, or works in a bookshop. And on the back it says she's written dozens of smash hit romance novels, too bad no one knows it. And yeah, it has romance, and it just seemed like it'd be a really fun
little rom-com to read maybe during the summer months. It's nice and short, it's under 300 pages, which I like in my romance books, and I was obsessed with the cover and I thought 40% off, I am gonna take that one up. So I did get that, and then next I got this one because I saw someone on my Bookstagram read this and they rated it 5 stars and they really sold me on it. And I've never read anything by this author before, but I think one of the girls said she'd read this or recently got it and really liked it, so I did decide to pick up. Now this is by the same author who wrote the Artifacts of Uranus series. So Trial of the Sun Queen is the first book. I do own that book. It's a fantasy with romance and trials, but I haven't read it yet, but I really want to. And this is their romance novel, and I've just really been interested in it, and it was on my list, so I decided to pick it up. And that is Not Safe for Work by Nisha J. Tully. How cute is this cover? So excited to read this one. Really hope that I like it. And then this one was another one on my list. It's another romance, and I've seen this all over my Bookstagram and everyone's been obsessed with it. And this is called What Happens in Amsterdam by Rachel Lynn Solomon, and this cover is beautiful. I love it. I don't know anything about this book. I'm purely going off reviews I've seen on Bookstagram. Like, people have been raving about this book. So they wrote The X-Talk, Weather Girl, Business or Pleasure, What Happens in Amsterdam. They're all the books by this author. I do own Weather Girl, but I haven't read it, so maybe I will pick that one up as well with this one. But yeah, I really wanted to get it because everyone on my Bookstagram seems to really enjoy it, and I love the cover. So this one was on my list, and I'm so glad that I could get it from an indie bookstore. Same with this one, because I know I can get both of these at Waterstones, but I was like, I'll get them here. But I did save specific books on my list for Waterstones because I'm hoping they're on, but I haven't gotten half price, but we'll see tomorrow. And the last book I got was, of course, Caden's book. So this is Truthfully Yours by Caden Armstrong, the owner of the bookshop. So go and check this book out, I'll link down below. This is the cover. How stinking cute is that? You have a little cat, and then here is the synopsis. So I pulled this off the shelf, and at first I didn't recognise the cover, and then my friend was like, Judy, that's literally Caden's book. I was like, oh shit. So I did obviously get a copy, and it was already signed, but Caden very kindly did personalise it for me, which was so lovely. So I was really happy that I could pick this up from their bookshop and they could sign it for me, and I'm very excited about it. It's a little romance and it has a really good representation. I'm very excited to read it, and I also have some little bookmarks that came with everything as well. So that is everything that I picked up, and I'm so happy about it. So yeah, I did go to Toppins, but I didn't see anything that I wanted there, and the paperbacks that I did see there were ones I know I can get at Waterstones, probably on the buy one get one half price deal. I also do have £60 on my loyalty card, so I'm debating spending that as well. So yeah, I've got like a big list, which I'll show you guys. This clip is quite long, but let me show you guys the list. So this is my list here of some of the books I really want to check out and potentially buy while I'm here. So I did manage to get, I think, like 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 3 of the books I wanted on this list, but there's still quite a few more. So I'm going to see if Waterstones has these tomorrow and hopefully get them on like their deal and use some of my loyalty card money. But I'm very happy about my book haul. Like, I feel like this is such a good stack of books. I love getting indie paperbacks, and you know, 2 of them are signed, and it was so lovely to just go in and support Caden's bookshop. So I'm very happy. Like, look how stunning this stack of books is. So that is my book haul. And then the only other things I got today was this, and then I did get a little dress for the baby, which is so cute. I want to get something for her, and it's so cute. So it'll be like perfect for Christmas because it's starting. But right now it is currently 16:41. I think we're going for dinner for 6, so we'll probably be leaving in like half an hour, 45 minutes. So I literally just want to sit and chill for a little bit, and then I need to get dressed. And it is very rainy today, and I only have summer dresses, so I don't know what I'm gonna wear. And the white pants I had on today got covered in like black water stuff, like weird raindrops, but they're like black. So I tried to wash them in the sink and dry them with the hairdryer, but they're still soaking wet. So I'm hoping they dry so I can wear them tomorrow. But I don't want to take this hoodie off. Honestly, I'm just so comfy and cozy. But I'm gonna sit and chill for a bit. I think I might read a little bit. I brought a bunch of different books with me, which tomorrow I'm hoping like we'll go to Waterstones, and my plan for the day is to literally just chill and read all day. I don't really want to do much tomorrow. I just want to sit in coffee shops and read. So that is the plan. I have eaten so much yummy food since I got here. My stomach has doubled in size, and not only because I'm pregnant, but because the amount of food I've eaten. So I'm just feeling very lethargic. But yeah, I think I might just sit and read for a little bit, or like just catch up on my phone, chill, and then I'm just going to touch up my hair and makeup, get dressed, and head down to the lobby to meet everyone. But I just wanted to come on and chat to you guys because I haven't since I got here, and I'm having a lovely time. I'm so glad that I could come. I feel very, very lucky and grateful that like I get to work for such an amazing company and be surrounded by so many amazing people. And yeah, I'm just having such a nice time catching up with friends and just exploring Edinburgh. Like, I love this city so much. This is only my second time here and I honestly just love it. Like, everything is beautiful and I'm just obsessed, honestly. So yeah, anyway, that is the update. Don't know when I'll update you guys again. Maybe just tomorrow. I really don't know. It might just be B-roll, we shall see. But yeah, that is everything, and that is the book haul, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye. Hi guys, so yes, I'm back in the same hoodie I was in when I last updated you, but it is the next day. It is Sunday. It's our last full day, which is really sad because honestly I don't want to leave this hotel room. Like, I'm literally obsessed with it. It is so nice, so cozy, comfy. I love it, and I just love Edinburgh. Like, I feel like I need a full week here to really go around and appreciate everything, but because the weather is so rainy, and I think as well just because I'm very pregnant right now, it's hard for me to be out walking as much. So there's a lot of things I'd probably want to do if I came again, and just like more like just sitting outside and reading, because I haven't really been able to do that. But it's been a really fun time. I went to Waterstones today. I think I've included the b-roll of the book shopping where I didn't buy any books, and the reason I didn't buy any is because all the books I wanted I was hoping to get on buy and get on half price, but they didn't really have a good selection. And none of the books I wanted were on the offer except for one. So I decided not to get any of them, and I'll just get them like when I'm back at home or whenever I actually want to read them, because I did get all the book lovers ones, so I'm happy with those. But yeah, it's currently 6 p.m. We have dinner at 7. I think we're leaving here at past, so I need to get ready probably in like 20 minutes. I just need to get dressed. I'm so tired. I just want to stay in this bed and curl up with my book and watch TV, if I'm being honest. So I don't feel great. I was sick last night, which was not fun, and I woke up, and if you've ever been pregnant, then you probably understand this, but there's like this weird pregnancy cramp you get in your legs if you move a certain way sometimes in your sleep, and it is one of the most agonizing feelings ever. Like, I've never been in so much pain, and I got it last night, so my right calf really hurts. So I really want to stay in bed, but I am looking forward to going for dinner. It's our last night, which is very, very sad. Because who knows when I'm going to see everyone again. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to read for like 10 minutes. I'm going to read some of Shatter Me, and then I'm going to get ready. So yeah, let's do some reading. Guys, I'm
I'm obsessed with Kenji. He's gonna be one of my favourite characters. He is so funny and so unserious. Like, I love this man and I don't even know him yet. Oh my god. Okay, I need to stop reading and get ready. Oh my god, the shit is hitting the fan. I cannot cope with this book, guys. Guys, I'm literally obsessed with this hoodie. Like, this is the comfiest and coziest hoodie I've ever owned in my life. And I really don't want to get changed out of it for dinner. But I think I'm going to wear this dress for dinner. So I'm going to wear this and a little cardigan. So at least I will be comfy. So I'm going to get changed. And I'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, I'm ready. So this is the outfit. I don't know if you guys can see that. But just wearing this dress, black bag, I'm wearing my Adidas Gazelles, and I am ready to head to dinner. Honestly, I'm not hungry. I feel so full from lunch earlier today, and just from the 2 breakfasts that I had. Because yes, I did have 2 breakfasts. I need to touch up my makeup, I think, before I go. This is my outfit. So yeah, I probably should have done my hair again because it's been caught in the rain a little bit and all my curls have come out. But yeah, it'll do. I can't be bothered. I'm too tired. So yeah, this is the outfit. I'm gonna go out for dinner now, and probably won't get back until like 10ish because the food probably isn't gonna come out till like 8. So I'm hoping to be back by 10 because I kind of just want to chill. But I have already done most of my packing, so at least there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye. Okay, hi guys. So yes, I'm looking a little bit not put together, let's say. I had a nap earlier. I washed my hair and then fell asleep for literally like 5 hours. So yeah, my hair has semi air dried and is air dried a little crazy, but I am here to just film an outro to this vlog because it's like an hour and a half long. I have been editing it, run into a few issues with my laptop because I need to buy a new hard drive. And also, yes, I am yet again in the Edinburgh hoodie. You guys are going to be sick of the sight of this thing, but honestly, I bought it to wear it over and over again, and it's so comfy and cozy. So yeah, I am back in the Edinburgh hoodie. Yeah, it's actually Tuesday. I didn't vlog when I got back from Edinburgh yesterday because we had like loads of things going on. Our front door was being fixed and stuff, and it was just a very busy day and I was exhausted, and I still am now. I think I'm going to be wrote off from that trip for a good few days, so I don't think I'm going to be starting a new weekly vlog after this one. I think I might film like a weekend vlog and maybe a day in the life this week instead of doing another weekly one because I am exhausted. I need like 3 to 5 business days to recover from all the socialising, walking and travelling that I've done in the last few days and the stress of last week. However, I've had my front door fixed today. I've also had my new reading chair delivered, and tomorrow I shall get my new car delivered. So this week is already proving to be a good week. But anyway, I'm here to wrap up the vlog and talk about that. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I did quite a lot in this vlog because we met Danielle L, Jensen, we went to Edinburgh, we read some books. I did finish one book in this vlog. I had intended to finish like 3, but like I said, because of all the things that happened in last week's vlog, it was a very not so great week, and as a result I just didn't read as much. So I did finish Shatter Me. I haven't read the novella Destroy Me yet, but I did finish Shatter Me, and I really loved where the ending like left off because I feel like it sets up for the second book so well, and it's definitely got me intrigued. I still don't like the insta-lovey vibes. I don't like Adam, so I really didn't enjoy that part of the book, and it is a big chunk of the book, but I'm really enjoying the world, and I still feel like we've learned quite a few things about this world and how it operates and been introduced to a new element, but we still don't know a lot. So I'm very excited to learn more about Juliet and other characters in this world, and also just to see where things go next, because we've kind of set up for a very big thing to happen in the next book. I'm very excited for that. I'm also really excited to read the novella Destroy Me because it essentially picks up where this book leaves off, sort of. So I don't want to give any spoilers, but Juliet does something, and then we get Warner's POV from there onwards. So I think it's like 100 pages or so long, and it's all in Warner's POV. So I'm very, very excited to read that and then dive into the next book. So I do plan to do that this week. I need to film my update for my Shatter Me vlog because I still haven't done that, and I've not finished the book. So yeah, very much enjoying that. It's the only book I finished, but I'm hoping to finish up like a lot of books this coming week. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and coming along with me for some exciting bookish weekends and being at home reading and just seeing bits of my life. I'm so excited to continue with my reading vlogs. I'm having so much fun filming them. I'm really loving reading again, and it's just been so nice. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what books you're reading at the moment. What have you recently finished? Which books have you recently hauled? How are you doing? How is June treating you? Has anything really good happened to you lately? Let me know. Let's catch up in the comments because I love to talk to you guys. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will link anything I've mentioned in the description box down below, along with a link to all of my social media. You can also find a link to my Patreon, and that's where you're going to find early access to videos such as this one and lots of other exclusive content. It's all over there if you would like to join me. But yes, I will end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all safe and well and reading lots of good books, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는